What is going on, guys? How are we getting on? Welcome on into the next part of Final Fantasy 16. We're going to jump straight in. So last time we reunited with Joshua after defeating Bahamut, did a few side quests and found ourselves in Tabor, which was sort of a stopping point on our way to Kanver. Before we head off to Kanver though, we are going to quickly say about these two side quests.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is that blade?
Just to see how things are here.
Chance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Also, the experience will help.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
They are.
Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive.
Evis are the wizards, essentially.
Those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
Keeps going
Do you
purple.
want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
But not in Gil.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave
Proper
Tabor
salesman.
through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava.
I've been
I
there.
eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
Okay, now up these stairs. And across, I believe. Hopefully this one's also in the fields of Korava, and we can do both at the same time.
How are those new boots treating you?
Oh, there's a more direct path. At least we know.
You there! Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
He sounds drunk.
Something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs
Yeah,
in
right.
my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
I bet not with Gil. Oh no, with quite a bit of Gil.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise.
Of course
One
it's
each
3.
to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Easy enough. I'll actually prioritise this one. 20 renown for walking around town.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as feet.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred, holy, like noble blood till ends the mother's labour. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to remember this.
Complete without mention of the mother crystals.
It's gotta go back to how it was.
I don't want to have to remember all this.
So it's these stones to Kanver, and the rest of the boxes to Solomon.
This isn't a domed roof, it's that one there.
And a scratch on them.
Oh, it's actually a very easy quest. So I am going to have to remember them. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall a noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage for it.
At least I'm getting some loot around town.
It does indeed. Can't blame the beast.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar.
I mean,
forget everything
there's
I've
no
read.
stairs between him and two of them.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself.
You actually could.
Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Knew it.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labour. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
The Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Now tillers. Because I don't know what tillers
The
are.
hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand.
The only one I'm not sure of is the
That's all
first one.
three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
We kind of did have some dialogue at each stone. You mentioned the mother crystals.
One for each of the three peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the mother crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reached down through three distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Relatively easy quest though. I say relatively, it was a very easy quest. For 400 XP. Jesus. I'll take it. Right, now where am I heading? Titan's Wake. Interesting. Okay.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
Alright, then off we go. Oh, who's this? I could have fast travelled. That would have put me there instantly.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his
He's been
brothers and
ruling
sisters
without
afield
ruling.
are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may not think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
I knew it'd be a seal. The Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear,
Amazing.
members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Kanver, then.
To Kanver.
We'll talk about this later.
Right, first off, I'm not entirely sure if the gate's going to be open. At least going this way I can pick up some items as well. Nope. There's our prey.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Can't believe I took a hit straight out of the gate.
This one. Get him.
And it's dead. Tiny bit of XP.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Oh, potion, that was a nice touch. I will actually run back just to see if that gate's open. I can always fast travel at it if it's not.
This Get him.
The amount of XP I'm getting now from simple enemies is quite good.
Over here.
Oh, the gate is open. Enemies. Oh, there's loads of them. I'll do it. Decent. Oh, dead.
This one. Over here. Get him. It's over.
Ooh, there's an area in front of me that looks good enough for a boss fight. Sadly, that is not a boss. Yes, it is. It's the C pack. It's the C mark. Rank C hunt. I know what I meant.
This one. Over here. Over here. This one. Over here. Get him. Get him. Over here.
was fun. I completely forgot about that, Mark, I'll be honest.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Cute. I'm going the right way, still, aren't I? Yeah. Enemy?
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No.
The free city's under siege?
Okay, well we've got a few enemies on the way, so I'm glad I didn't fast travel back.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
Sure.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
He's going to sell it for a fortune, and I'm going to get a couple of crafting items. Fairly common crafting items as well.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports.
That's fine. Okay. On to Kanver. Interesting. Orcish fodder.
Then let us be rid of them.
This one.
I'll do it. Potion? No. Oh, there's enemies all along the road. Anything up here worth it? Nope. They look like a mark. They're not, it's going to be orcish fodder, but still. I want to explore this path. Oh, but I also want that item. I'll get that item, fight anything that's nearby, and then come back and take the side road.
Clive. Smoke.
Yes.
Has the city fallen?
No, it won't have. It'll be in the process of falling. Oh no, it will have fallen because we saw it fall. We saw their leaders all get beheaded. Not beheaded, but killed by Odin. That's alive. Oh, where's that lead? Somewhere I've not been yet. Well, there's a few enemies, so I'm happy for that. Wrong tab. 6,000 XP away from level 40. Jesus. Good.
Free men are still holding their own, then.
Huh, it is a trap.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
Oh yeah, we're saving mid.
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I remember now. That's annoying. Ooh, side quest. Side quests, I should say. We're never going to get to Kanver at this rate. Right, one in Bocklad. I'm guessing that's... It's not for Quinton. And that's going to be for Martha. Right, well, I love Martha, so we're helping her first. These really do take you out of it a little bit.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could.
So
Where
do
would I
it.
put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock.
There
Which leaves us
absolutely
in a
is.
bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too.
Send them to the
There's
hideaway.
been more and more of them turning up lately. coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals.
The hideaway.
And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
That's true.
Eastpool.
And it is now
It's
empty.
been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
That's true.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem.
It's
A band
infested.
of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I'll do it myself.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you.
I don't need them
I've
to.
already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why
I
don't
could
you go
walk
talk
in.
to him?
Of course.
I understand the need for world building. But this late into the game, I kind of just want
Not
experience.
just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count.
Oh my god, that's easy.
And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic.
Done.
A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
You can.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Or,
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord.
hear me
You go
out.
on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
I deal with the Akashic
Alright.
en route,
I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
and then kill everyone in
We shall see
Eastpool.
you there. May victory await our coming.
Because that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill everything en route, and then I'll clear out Eastpool. Evict the bandits.
I'll build
Amazing.
so sturdy.
It's not even clear Eastpool of bandits, it's evict them. Clive Rosfield, landlord. Okay, they are not Akashic killer bees. They are level 33 though, so it's worth fighting them.
This one.
Absolutely worth fighting them. Yeah, 300 XP, of course I'm going to fight them. What's the enemy over there? Death Blossom. There's another 200.
Get him!
Okay, so that's 500 XP for a few wasps and a couple of plants. What? Yeah. Don't want the crate claws. What is that? Oh, it's another plant. Yeah, I'll fight the crate claws.
Over here!
So easy. Ooh, it's a Kashik. Happy days. That one right. They've got that one. I'll help Josh. Oh, Torgal's gone.
Get him!
Wait, did Jill fight the other Craycore? A flan?
It's over!
I don't actually think the flan's going to be worth the XP. The Hand of Hyperion. Oh, it's one of those training things, isn't it?
This one's awake.
Oh, that's true. Chronoliths are similar to the Air-Eat Stone, the virtual battlefield. Okay.
Let's see what's inside.
There's no point though. Ooh. Okay, I am going to have to come back to them. How much XP am I away? 4,300. So it would be rude to ignore some enemies.
Over here! Attack! Get him!
It's weird that the bombs aren't affected. It's also a bit weird about attacking with fire. this rate, I'm never going to make it to Kanver. Ooh, the antelopes have gone. Alright, now bandit fight. I think there's going to be maybe 2 of the big ones that have the giant mauls / axes that I can stagger.
Company.
Yes.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place
Or face the consequences. Get him! Let's see
Right,
that then.
What? Oh, it's a fly.
Maybe not.
Not the enemy I expected, I'll be honest. 2 scoops.
It goes over here. This way. Get him.
Well done, Clive.
Get him.
Okay. Definitely not the enemy I expected. Not as much XP as I expected either, to be fair. I've got more on the way here.
Any more surprises?
Probably.
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
I killed them on
We
route.
were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
It was a flan.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
It wasn't that
Men will be
difficult.
bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Okay, so we've repopulated Eastpool.
home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
Don't say that.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough.
Oh, that's true. It was 5 years ago, technically, because it was when
Clive
Sid was alive.
Burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived
That's
safely.
cute.
If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
So for anyone
And
that
we will,
has
my lord.
forgotten, Lady
Safe
Hannah was
travels.
the Lord Commander's wife, who gave us
Eastpool lives
the
again.
canonical
Let's go and
outfit
tell
we're wearing.
Martha the good news.
And Oscar is her nephew. I'll run back because I might be able to get a few fights on the way through. Because I'm really close to being level 40 and it's tantalisingly close. That is unless the Guardians of the Flame have put up barricades to protect the route. Which they might have done. Okay, the bees are missing there. There's a couple of spiders. I'm not going after the Minotaur. Much like the Flans, they don't tend to give off enough XP to warrant the fight. You end up just taking more damage than it's worth. The only reason you would go after them is if you are desperate for crafting materials from them. He's dressed exactly like Sid.
Can hardly make out a plummet thing. All for a sunny day.
And then we start to jog.
I'd build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit could.
I was really hoping to do some of the main story today.
Ah, there you are. All went well then.
But by the looks
Sir
of
Wade
it,
told
these
me
side
you got rid
quests
of the
could take a while.
bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. What's all this about? Some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
It was a Flan.
On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What
It's only like the
matters is you did
16th
it,
or something I've
and
destroyed.
now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Eastpool,
What else? Eastpool.
obviously. It's
Sir
still
Wade
Eastpool.
said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
That's true.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I did for the
Wanted
XP.
to.
900? Nah, 500 probably. Yeah, met in the middle. Okay, next. On to Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh, are they abandoning Lost Wing? Oh, I was right. The quest is with
You know what you
Quentin.
have to do.
I won't.
Clive, I fear that I must bid
Oh,
you
of course he's going to
farewell.
war.
As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
That's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lost Wing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long.
That's true.
And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Yep.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
I don't really know what the quest is here.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
That's cool. I didn't think Joshua was going to get any dialogue in these quests. They're going to be under attack. Sprint? There we go. Can I go this way? Yes, I can.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Ooh, it's the bit to the north.
Promise us you'll
I
do
think.
what you can.
My god, it's ages away. So, I'm gonna travel there. That thing was easy to fight. Wow. Yeah, alright.
This way.
Huh.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
I literally just walked over him. Feel a little bit bad. Oh my god.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Okay.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no more guard dog.
No. The rebel beast that needs to be put down.
Over here!
Wow, that was fast.
Over here! Get him!
I'll hold it off by killing it in very quick succession. What was a cow?
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
it is. He wept and begged for mercy.
Oh my god.
And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice. My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh,
I really hoped he was going to say,
safe.
Quentin, it's a trap.
You're alive.
and so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news.
Of course there is.
It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
What? As in ether flood? Or actually flooded? Ether flood.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck.
Unfortunate
There's
for
still
them.
people in there.
Don't be a fool.
Quentin, you literally told everyone to get out. This is how Quentin dies then.
It's not going to last long in there. Then we finish this quickly. Go for
Of course they do. That was annoying.
Go for over here. This
So close to leveling up.
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all,
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't.
Where'd they come
so
from?
long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what I... Why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
Next to the flood.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family.
Yay. I genuinely thought he was going to try and kill himself or something.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best.
They're in Lost Wing.
And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, he leveled up. Level 40. Boom. Nice.
They are right, you know. Lostwing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
Cute. Right. Only one more? Yep. Over to Bocklad. Been streaming over an hour, we haven't done anything from the main quest yet.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Convenient.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
But when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
I'm a diversion.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
What?
A man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Basically, everyone's relocating. Oh, it was that closed gate. I could have tried to find my way there ages ago, but this bit was bloody difficult. Right, that saved me a lot of time. Thanks, mate. Nice little overlook. Oh, it's this one I could see from the bridge. Okay, that makes sense.
This must have been a nice place once.
Will be again.
Last one.
Don't stop.
A little bit of XP. Not a lot, a little bit.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Oh, really? But they're coming here. Why would you not wait? Ooh. Cedra's Thread. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Okay, there's items everywhere. Absolutely want to explore down here. That plant's alive.
You're finished. Go, Torgal. This one. Give me thunder.
Oh, okay, it's just a dead end. There's going to be a boss fight down here. It's going to be a mark of some description. That if I haven't unlocked yet, will be soon. I don't see anything. Okay. Alright, back to Boklad. You watch, there'll actually be a boss fight down there now. There'll have been a development.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Don't shush me.
Those are our terms. I trust that you'll give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
Right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job.
It would help.
First thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do.
That's
but
true.
we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, If you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Okay, a much easier quest.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Okay. Any more side quests, or is that everything? That's all of them. Happy days. Let's carry on with the story. Oh yeah.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Nah, I just had to fix everything in the realm.
Was you, Gav?
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Interesting.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Cute.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
Ultima Thralls.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them, and quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Head back to the hideaway.
Is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Okay. Party makeup has changed. Ooh, well, we get epic music.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Fortunately, they don't stand a chance against me.
They've been routed. They're wearing Odin.
Oh, hello. Potion? I bloody know it. Potion. Oh no. This will have 2 waves. item. Through the gate we go. Nice. It's not giving me a lot of potions yet, so there's not a boss fight just yet.
This won't be easy.
Oh yeah. Right. Lots of XP. No goodies. Goodie. Ooh. Boss fight. Oh no.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Get him!
So excessive. I love it. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, welcome on in.
Where the
How are we
city's
doing?
leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Okay, that tops up the health, which is good. And I found a high potion. So I'm full again. Happy days.
Where are they?
I might do. At the minute, this is my first playthrough. So I'm just enjoying the story for now. This is absolutely a boss fight room.
These creatures.
But once I finish the story, I very well, depending on how much I'm enjoying it, by the time I finish the story, I might go for the platinum. I haven't actually looked through the trophy list, to be honest, to see what sort of stuff there is, just for fear of spoilers.
Where is your master? What does he want?
I'll just try to get mastering abilities. I'd imagine that's just a lot of grinding though, isn't it? Because you've got to level up to get the ability points. Yeah, I mean, I've done a little, like, I wouldn't say I've grinded too much on this. I think in between streams I've maybe leveled up twice to get myself up to level 40.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Oh, not the blonde guy.
But then I would expect no less
damn it.
from you, Muthos.
I knew he'd be a fight at some point.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's
This
crypt.
mission is the only place where you can farm
Now
AP.
you're here.
Fair enough.
With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Ross.
I mean, I have been getting all of the
like you and
the Patron's Whisper gifts as well that I can
by the will
to try and get AP that way, because I know some of the gifts give AP. But yeah, mastering all of them I can imagine is going to take quite a while. Is there a level cap on this game?
And they are all that remains in this once raw
Because I know that the 7 remake had a cap of 50.
You'll pay for what you've done.
But I'd imagine this one.
I confess.
Oh, it is
I
50
have
as
been
well.
very
Okay.
much looking forward to this.
So I've got 10 levels left to go.
Pardon me this
until I'm max level.
indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Oh, this fight's going to suck. Second playthrough. Okay. So you do have to almost play it twice then.
And you will yield
Oh, this is going to suck.
or not.
As long as you don't hold back.
Right. Like, it's stupid to do these sorts of things now. Fuck, we'll do that. Oh, he's just running away. You get DLC. Oh, I do not have the DLC. I probably won't get the DLC either. And he runs away. gets bested in
You
sword
will
twice and
forgive me if my
vanishes.
performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What is that?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Oh, that's so cool. I want it.
Closely, Mythos.
Oh, I want that.
Yes.
I very nearly pressed square then. That would have gone horribly wrong. I mean, it still didn't go well. Just a heads up, you have the rings of striking, rings of resistance, Kanver versus stand as both. Which stone? Sorry. This stone is just wrong. I don't know which stones you mean, sorry.
One is seldom enough, would you not agree? Actually, I wouldn't.
Oh, hello. Give me 2 seconds, I'll have a look after this fight. Okay. Not a bad amount of XP. More gil than I know what to do with.
The vessel is strong.
I expected more of a fight from him.
My liege.
Given that he was able to incapacitate Kupka with one punch. Have we full on killed him? Just like that?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
Huh.
What's wrong? Nothing. I hope.
Oh, good. Odin, I'm guessing.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
I'm not even going to get a chance to look at the menu now.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm,
Nah.
Warden of Ash and King of Walloon.
get back.
This is going to go well. Hang on, we needed help from the Phoenix to defeat Bahamut. What makes you think we can defeat Odin? Oh, for the love of Pete, this is not going to go well. He's not even trying.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
We've seen Clive fight so much better than that in other cutscenes.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
Yes.
Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh, this is going to go well. Oh no.
Try it.
It's not that easy.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Oh, is this the final act of Shiva?
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Torgal's got the sword, I love it. I'm sorry, but in one sword strike we saw him destroy the building he was in. What makes you think?
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Bye, Jill. Oh, we have a ship. What's really annoying about that is we apparently seem to struggle in that fight and get our asses handed to us.
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must
But
recover
when we
its
actually
own.
come to fight him, it's going to be so easy.
I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
I love Gav.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
I mean, we have to fight him. I want the power of
What
Odin.
of the royalists?
Fucked off, a lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
Bye, Jill.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
What?
The ether of her icon endures. As long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere.
You literally said you needed to
It's
make
the
a few
mithril
tweaks.
engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
We did like 5 different main quests to fix that.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
I'm guessing Otto will have them.
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble.
Yeah.
The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
We're all mad here.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Okay. So we got our asses handed to us by Odin, who didn't even turn into Odin.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
No items at Karen's Toll. Oh, new hunts. And new items at the Black Hammer. New hunts
Welcome to the
available.
Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Amber. Okay.
You earned this.
Thanks. I'm not actually that far away from the next one.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Right, what hunts have we got left? A couple of A ranks and all of the S ranks. A rank, S rank, S rank. Defeated that one. A rank, B rank, easy. In Lost Wing. The Sickle in Dalmekia. And all. I went looking for that one and couldn't find it. Back when I had got new missives as well. Back when I had Jill and Joshua, because I thought, well, there's going to be 4 of us with Torgo, and it just, I couldn't find it. Alright, let's see what I can make of the Black Hammer.
What do I owe the honour?
I want to see what you've
So
got.
will it be?
Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you.
Okay, so the rune belt isn't worth it, but the rune crescent is.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do.
Okay, right, so Mujadali, you said, right, Ring of Strikes and Ring of Assistant, kind of a waste as the stones do both. I don't know which stones you mean though. Finish the first strikes. Which stones? Ring of Strikes does both. Does it? Oh, so that one isn't needed. Ah. Pet commands are executed automatically. Ring of Timely Assistance effective timely strikes. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. I really should have read that. I've had that equipped literally since the start of the game. Increased potency. Slightly attack potency. Increased strength tonic, which I've never used. Combo damage. Thunderstorm. Healing potency again. What's that? Defense by 30. Lunge damage by 5. Attack by 12. That's not bad. Ignition damage. Burning blade. I haven't looked through these at all. You know what? Badge of Might +1. Let's just go for, we'll fight everything strong, like quicker. The Berserker Ring. I didn't even see the Berserker Ring. Increase attack proficiency with each. Oh yes, good call. Went straight past that one because I looked at that one. Badge of Metal for increased defense. Yeah, nah. Right, 13,000 ability points. That was a pretty cool attack. Have I got everything mastered that I've got equipped? Semi-limit break mode. I'm alright with that. Do I use that? No, I don't. That was fine, but Mega Flare just takes too long to charge. It doesn't do a lot of damage, I meant visually. Because I like the fact that it does stun everything that gets caught up in it. But it's like, which one was it? That one. I don't like the look of that one either. That one seems stupid. You just start shooting everything. Mega Flare's OP, it just takes ages to charge up, which if you're in a group can take a while. But I will master it. I haven't actually unlocked any of the limit breaks, I don't think. No, I haven't. I don't use Lightning Rod. I don't use Raging Fists. I've mastered everything I use. Oh my god, that looks insane. Lightning Rod's OP. I'd imagine most of it is, to be fair, but I just haven't got around to using them. Damage multiplier. Upon being struck, chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Oh yeah, fair. No, at the minute I use Thunderstorm and Pile Drive, because I quite like both of them. Judgment Bolt, I'm tempted just because obviously it's Ramu's power. Earth and Fury, the starting move reminds me of Hellfire from like 10 and 8, where Ifrit launches the floor into the sky. Flames of Rebirth. You know what, I might just work my way around from Phoenix. Seeing as I've got to master everything anyway. Oh, hello, what was that? Master all of one icon. I'll leave Garuda because I don't actually like Garuda. At the start of the game it was fine. But yeah, I very much use not Garuda. Can't believe how many ability points I had saved up, I just wasn't using them. Refund all their points. Nah, it's fine. I don't see the point in refunding just to reallocate them elsewhere when I'm not actually using them. Because at most, I mean, I've mastered everything I use. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Any side quests? Nope. Let's attend to the missives, which are going to be a little bit pointless. Most of them will be thanks for helping with the side quest. 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 Wall of Memories is slowly filling up. Right. Yeah. Is that Oscar? Yes, it is. I've got a squire. And now I've just saved. But I'm going to again. And I am actually going to call it there. I've been streaming for a couple of hours now. And I've got a few things to do this afternoon. So I will call it there. Thank you very much for joining though. Mujadadi, apologies if I am getting your name wrong. Cannot apologise enough if I have. Thank you very much for the help. I would have had that ring equipped for the entire game had you not told me. Yeah, I'll potentially go for the platinum, but I'll see how I'll get on once I finish the game. Because my focus right now is finish this game before 7 Rebirth comes out. Because I do have that pre-ordered and I am super looking forward to playing that. It's not to say I won't come back to this obviously, but yeah, I might even take a look through the trophies that I've not got so far just to see if it's possible. like how possible it is without spoiling it. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. Hope you've enjoyed it. And when am I streaming next? Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. No, thanks guys. And yeah, I'll catch you next one. Have a good time, guys. Bye.